Do you have your books that you're using?
I'm using these 3 for sure.
Those 3.
And then I figured we could do the rest if we have extra time.
Well, when do you matter, right?
Hi, everybody. Some people are still getting connected.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, wow. So what I did last time was I put it all in gallery view so we could see everyone.
Tilia and Coraline, we have both of them here today, so we're really excited.
Hi, everyone.
There.
It's the first time in a while that the 2 of them have been together to talk to read with y'all. And, you know, now that things are a little bit safer for the time being in terms of COVID virus, they're able to be in the same room, and we're excited. And they're even in the bookstore. Even though we can't have everybody in the bookstore, they got to come in so that they could pick some special books for y'all. So, so thanks everybody for coming. This is our Drag Queen Story Hour. We do it once every month on the last Sunday at noon. We have Coraline Chardonnay and Tilia Cordata, who are our resident drag queens extraordinaire.
It's true.
And who kindly do this for us every month, and they've got some really beautiful books to share for you guys, so enjoy.
Yes. Yeah, so you can turn your cameras on so that we can see your lovely faces while we read if you want. Like last time, if you have a reaction to a book, we're at the end of each book, we're gonna let you guys talk. So then if you have a comment or an answer to a question in the book, you can answer it, you can chit chat with us, and we'll just call on whatever your screen name is. So if it's your parent's name or your guardian's name or something, it'll be that name, or you can change it to your name. If you want to change it to your kid's name, there's a little button at the top right corner that can rename you. So keep that in mind.
Perfect.
Yes.
And you'll do all the calling on people, Tilia.
Sure.
Because I can't see that far away.
Oh, yes, you're old.
I am old.
I can barely see, but I will call on names, yes. So, do we have any other things to say?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Other than it's so, I'm so happy to see everyone again.
Yes.
Well, kind of. Again, you're far away.
And small.
But you're near and dear to me.
Yes. Oh, and then one other thing with Zoom, if you want, you can pin our video. I think you can pin. Maybe I
think so. If you right-click on
us.
on our one of the options is pin video, and that'll stick us bigger and in the middle.
Yes. And then it won't go away anytime someone else talks, which is useful.
Truth.
Yes. Technology.
It's crazy.
It's a magical thing.
It is magical.
Yeah. Okay.
Shall we read?
I think we shall read. Do we need to introduce ourselves again?
We can.
Oh, okay.
I'm Coraline.
And I'm Tilia. Hi.
Welcome to Story Hour, everyone.
Yes.
Do you want to start? Shall I start?
You can start.
I'm going to start. And I think I'm going to start with this one.
Oh, good.
Let's just jump right into it.
Yes.
I want to start with a book that I think is especially important with everything that has been going on lately, everything you've seen in the news, and, well, I think it's just an important read. I want to read to you, You Matter. You'll put this closer, yes, by Christian Robinson. Okay? Dust jacket goes over here. You know how we feel.
Hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't. So I'm going to do my best so you can see the illustrations and I can still read, and we'll see what we get, yes? Here we go. Again, this is a book for anyone who isn't sure if they matter. You do, by the way, every one of us, every one of you. All right. The stuff too small to see.
That looks like my job.
It looks like little, microscopic things.
Mm-hmm.
Those who swim with the tide and those who don't. And this guy over here, he's all by himself. He's doing his thing. That's cool. We love it. Little crustacean, guys. I like this. There's this one. This is a jellyfish with one eye. One-eyed jellyfish. It's my favorite. The first to go and the last. You matter. Huh. When everyone thinks you're a pest. It's a mosquito.
Well,
They've got a role.
they have a role.
When something is just out of reach. I'm so scared. When everyone is too busy to help, you matter. If you fall down, like a comet, is that what that?
That looks like a comet or meteor.
Is it comets when they're in space still?
No, comets are made out of ice and rock.
Oh, and what are meteors?
Rock.
Just rocks?
Yeah.
There you go. Comets are made out of ice and rock. Meteors are just rock. I don't know which one this is, but it looks kind of meteor-like. Okay. If you have to start all over again. Even if you're really gassy, you matter. I bet some of you get really gassy. I'm seeing a shaking head. I think that's like whoever smelt it, dealt it kind of deal there. Shaking your head, you probably the one who did it. Gassy lassie. Me too. Sometimes home is far away, like if you're in space. Sometimes someone you love says goodbye. I think this little boy must be the little boy of this astronaut who is back here. Look at her. I love her. Oh. Sometimes you feel lost and alone, but you matter. Old and young. The first to go and the last. The stuff too small to see. Can you predict what it's going to be? What's the last thing it's going to say? You matter. And that is you matter. Here's the end. Right? Big idea. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. You are important and you matter. Every single person. Yeah? Did anyone want to say anything about the book? Yeah?
Yes. Can't see.
There's my hand for Zoe.
Yes. I can't see the tiny text.
Oh.
But
I wanted to say, and that's a really good book.
Aw, well, thank you.
And you read it very well.
Thank you. I tried. It's been, I'm a little out of practice. So I'm trying to get back in the swing of reading.
Maybe a place to put this. There.
What?
Okay.
Is this your pile of books?
Chapter book
That's
is
the extra pile.
Oh,
But it's fine. They can go there.
okay.
Well then.
It's been so long since I've had a co-reader that I've had to share space with. But it's important to share, isn't it? Yes. Well, I'm going to read a book that involves sharing as well.
Oh, I like sharing.
Yes, sharing is caring. The book I'm going to read is called The Star Keeper.
I seem some excitement about this one.
Ooh, yes. And it's written and illustrated by Faith Prey. It's very,
Faith Pray.
yeah,
Okay.
it's very fitting. Remove the dust jacket. Did you put your dust jacket back on?
I did.
Oh, good.
That's proper bookmanship.
Bookmanship?
I don't know what it's called.
I don't.
I'm being a good book person.
Good.
Bookologist.
Bookologist, yeah. Maybe Lisa knows. That's her job.
She's a bookologist.
Yeah, you're a bookologist. So, the Star Keeper. I'm also going to lean forward so hopefully you can see. So, the world had been dark for a long time. Rainy, lonely, dark. Like Ithaca in the winter.
Or this morning.
Or this morning. Yes. Every morning, the girl fed the fish and waited for things to be different. But every morning, the world stayed the same. On one especially wet day, the girl got tired of waiting. She made an enormous wish. She wished the lonely dark away. So you can see her feeding the fish in the darkness. They're very large fish. Maybe they're koi. What was that? Do you see? Do you see what's there? Something bright and light. Look at that.
Ooh! What's in
Sparkly even.
What's in the water?
A star! It was beautiful and warm and perfect. She longed to keep it for herself. Do you think she should do that?
I don't think she's going to do it.
I
think she wants to, though.
Yes.
It's really nice when you have something shiny and you're like, this is mine.
Yes.
But then you're like, when you want to see my shiny thing?
Yes. That's why I have stones glued to my face.
Mm-hmm.
But the girl could tell...
Moana.
What was that?
When you said when people want like see shiny stuff and are all like mine, it reminded me of the crab guy.
Yes.
The guy who sang shiny.
Yes. You should sing that song.
I don't, but I know a person who does.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's good. Very useful right now.
It's not.
Okay. But the girl could tell that the star didn't want to be kept hidden, so the star is flying away from her. It needed the girl to help it shine. Surely the best place for a star to light up the world, she thought, was someplace grand. But the people in the fancy house were busy.
Oh,
Look at the fancy people. I think we look better than them.
probably.
Yeah. They didn't even want to stop and see the star. The girl and the star felt small. That's never a nice feeling.
But they matter.
They matter. Yes. They felt small, but they matter. Next, the girl tried taking it to the shops. Shopkeepers are sensible, the girl figured. Maybe they would know what to do. But even though she knocked and knocked, the doors stayed shut. The girl and the star shivered. Ugh. It's cold and rainy and dark, remember. Finally, the girl took the star to the center of the village. Maybe someone there would be able to help. But no one seemed interested. The star was gloomy now. Shrinkier.
Ooh.
Wilted.
Oh.
The girl felt it too. By now the star was as small as a smudge, and the world felt the same. That's sad, if the world feels like a smudge.
But sometimes smudges, even little ones, are like, yeah, that's huge.
Yes, yes.
I touched my face with my mascara earlier.
Oh no.
It was the worst.
It is the worst. I must not be very good at taking care of stars, thought the girl. Perhaps I should forget my wish. Somebody else could help and try to help it shine. She found a perfect spot for giving up.
Yeah.
Only someone was already there.
Oh.
Two someones. So she found this very dark place where she was going to give up, but there was already two people sitting there.
Well, that's strange.
That is strange.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure we're going to find out.
Let's find out.
Maybe there was something the girl could do. It was a very small thing. She shared her sweater and a tiny piece of the star. Now the star seemed rounder, shinier, glowy. Maybe, thought the girl, there were lots of small somethings she could do with the star. So look at that. The other kids down there are cold and shivery. She shared her sweater and gave them a little piece of the star. Can you see that little shiny piece right there? Not wearing nails, so it's just my strange nails.
Just your normal hands?
Yes. But they're like dislocated because they're holding the book and no one can see my arms.
Oh, you're like a nail model.
Yes. So the girl is thinking that there's a lot of little things she could do with the star. The girl and the star went everywhere. Each time she found something to do or someone to help, the girl broke off a bit of the star. So there's a woman that it looks like she's mourning over a grave site.
Oh.
Oh, very sad. But she's being given a piece of the star. And each time, the star grew. She's giving it to a baker, another baker person, an old man at a park. Maybe she did know how to be a star keeper. Look at that. The man is sharing his bread. That lady has flowers. More bread. Bread seems very important.
Bread is very important.
Because it did shine, not all at once, not in a grand way, but in tiny sparks that warmed and flamed, and joined stars upon stars upon stars that chased away the lonely dark. Look at that. Look how bright everything is now.
Ooh.
It looks a little rainbowy.
Yeah, it does look a little rainbowy. It's full of colors. So, I mean, I think this book taught us about how you can do little things that end up being really big.
Even like a little thing for you can be really important for someone else. It can mean a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to make someone guess.
Coraline thought of a book. She's going to go get a book. But yes, little things that you can do to help make people feel good.
Have you read this?
No?
Yes.
Oh, good. Help make people feel good. Help make people feel important. Cared about. Yes, we have hands.
Well, I learned that stars can't be as small as a smudge because they're actually really big.
Yes.
And hot.
Yes. I mean, scientifically, stars could also not fall on Earth because they would burn us up. But in this storybook land, stars can fall and they're very small and can be broken apart.
They can do it when they're magic stars.
Yes.
Boom. Magic.
Yes. So.
Always the winner. So, I think with that theme, I was poking through earlier, and I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to read for you, Tomorrow I'll Be Kind, by Jessica Hishy. I don't know. There's, well, you can see it. And I attempted to say it.
There's a lot of consonants in a row.
Well, which it normally doesn't bother me. But Hisha. Jessica Hisha. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, sure.
Not only did she write the words, she drew the pictures as well, which I think is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Here, let me switch around so I can do this. There we go. Tomorrow, I'll be helpful. When I see someone in need, I won't stand by or hesitate. I'll get up and take the lead.
There's a rainbow.
There is a rainbow. Rainbow alert. Okay.
I love rainbows.
Yes.
Ah, yes, okay. It took me a second to read the word. Tomorrow, I'll be patient. Patient. Your turn. I'll wait for you. And when I'm stuck, I won't give up. I'll take time to see it through. Yeah? Like in the other book where she was going to give up.
Yeah.
But then she didn't.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'll be gentle to creatures big and small, because they matter.
Yes. Very important.
Thinking of what others need, I'll show tenderness to all. Tomorrow, I'll be honest. To myself, I'll be true. I'll prove that you can trust in me through all I say and do. It's important, right?
Trust is very important.
And to do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll be generous and show you how I care. Love all these words. These are great words.
They are great words.
These are great adjectives.
Yes.
They describe people.
Words.
We all have ways of giving back and gifts that we can share. Right? This is being generous. Again, we were saying just little things here and there do a lot. You could read to a friend. You could be biffles with someone, or more than one person.
Biffles?
Best friends forever.
Oh. Where's the L?
Look, don't question it too much, Tilia.
No, it's best friends for life. That's a biffle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whatever. I knew the thing. Miss Coraline tries to keep up with the young things, the slang. She doesn't do a great job every time. Tomorrow I'll be grateful for what you've given me. Grateful. Appreciating all I have, your love especially. Oh. Tomorrow I'll be kind. My heart, my guiding light. The smallest spark of kindness shines through the darkest night.
Just like the book.
Like the book, like we saw. Tomorrow I'll be all the things I strive to be each day. Helpful, patient, gentle, honest, generous, grateful, and kind. And even when it's difficult, I'll work to find a way.
That's an important point.
But tonight, later on, tonight I'm very sleepy, so now it's time to rest. I'll dream of all the good that comes when we all just try our best. There we go.
Yeah.
That was tomorrow. I'll be kind. A little theme going.
Yes. I think this book also continues the theme.
Ah, perfect.
How did we decide to say her name?
I think Satya.
Satya. Yes. There's a lot of letters in the author's name. Would you like to say it?
Bharat babies? Oh, Rakhi Mirchandani.
Yes.
Rakhi Mirchandani.
They wrote this book, and it's
His show's what threw me off.
I think Sophia
And pictures
has
are by.
something to say too.
Oh, we have something to say. Yes. Who has something to say? Sorry.
Please.
Speak.
The things that I will be tomorrow, I have 5 things
Okay.
that I know that I'll be tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, mischievous. Number 2,
Yes.
an actress, because we have an acting camp tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
online.
Hmm.
And eager for swimming.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, the pools are reopening.
they are.
Yak pool, and we got a new swimming camp.
Awesome.
Swimming camp. We're members of a new pool, and we go there every day. Not every
That's so cool.
Yeah, not every day. And sleepy, very sleepy. Because we love
Because of the swimming.
especially me. And a reader.
Lame.
I want
What's a
to read.
reader?
I already read one whole chapter book this morning.
That's so awesome. Chapter books are so
It's
fun.
only 11 chapters and 123 pages. It was very easy.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I love to read. I've been reading this really cool book about ghosts.
Yeah,
Ooh,
when I
ooh.
was at chapter 9, she was at chapter 10, and then Zoe was starting to play a game. I was in the game with her, but I was mostly reading, and I finished my book first. She hasn't finished it yet.
Mm.
And the best part is that it was Magic Puppy books, and there are lots more that I have.
Boom.
Way more.
Well, there you go. You've got more to read.
Total in order.
I have 2 more books about ghosts, and I love them. I've read one of them. I'm reading the second one, and the third one I haven't read even a bit of yet. But it sounds pretty good.
Oh, how nice.
I like ghosts. I love
Yes.
good spooky
I don't think there are ghosts in this next book, but I do
No.
think there are superheroes.
Superhero.
Yes. So the next book I'm going to read is Super Satya Saves the Day.
Ooh.
Is my screen mirrored? Ah! I'm going to flip it around so you can see the words better. Give me a second.
Oh. Sorry for doing the last book. All the words were backwards then.
Yes. Now you can see the words. Yes! Different things need different video settings, and I forget to switch between them.
I couldn't read the words on the screen.
So, in the front, there's a "This book belongs to blank, but you can borrow it."
That's cute. I
Which-
like that.
Yes.
Sharing.
Sharing, but returning when you borrow things,
Mm-hmm.
and giving credit when you use something else.
Correct.
Yes, very important. So, ooh, it starts with a lot of onomatopoeia.
I love onomatopoeia.
Do you want to explain what onomatopoeia is?
Onomatopoeias, those are words that are meant to be like sounds, like
Yes.
bong or crash.
Yes, or squeak, 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 honk, honk, beep, beep. And, well, this is a word. This is not an onomatopoeia, but hey!
Onomatopoeia are a word too.
Well, yeah, but it's a,
Hey is an interjection.
yes.
It
Okay,
goes bam.
yes, it interjects. So, it was a loud day on a loud street in the very loud town of Hoboken. Which state is Hoboken?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I've been in the Midwest. My words are screwed up.
You have to open your mouth while you say the word.
Yes, New Jersey. The fire trucks made fire truck noises, the police cars made police car noises, and the swings at Church Square Park were extra squeaky.
Oh.
And the knot in Super Satya's stomach felt super tight. How was she supposed to do all the things that superheroes do if her superhero cape was stuck at the dry cleaner? Look at her. She's very nervous.
A legit concern.
It is a very legit concern. Satya wished they could have picked up the cape on their way to school, but the dry cleaner was closed. Super Mama said that she was super late to work and they couldn't wait for the store to open. They did stop for coffee, though. They always stopped for coffee. Mama says if she doesn't have any coffee, her head will explode. Same.
Yes, this is truth.
You reach an age and you need coffee, otherwise you explode. Today is going to be the worst, Super Satya thought as they headed to school. All of her superhero powers were in the cape that Super Mama had made for her. Oh, look at that. Look at her mom making her that cape. How cute. And there was just no way her super senses were going to work without it.
No?
Oh, no. At school, Miss Corinna was teaching the class about communities.
Oh.
Satya was excited to build her own city, but she couldn't get the structures right. So her city keeps falling down. She knew it was because she always did her best thinking with her cape on her back. Satya slumped in her chair. Nothing was going right today. That's when she spotted Tanya, her friend Johan's lost T-Rex. Tanya had been missing for days. How would you say that?
John?
No.
Jahan?
Jahan. Okay. We're going to say Jahan. And Jahan had been super sad, so Satya just found the T-Rex. Super Satya scooped Tanya up and ran over to Jahan, who hugged his pal Satya so tight she felt some super breath leave her belly. Have you ever gotten one of those real good hugs that just like, oh, can't breathe, but this is great. Yes. Super Satya, you did it! You found her! You really are a hero! Jahan said. Not without a cape, Satya thought, as the class headed out for an afternoon walk. So she thinks she needs her cape to be super.
She might be
More onomatopoeia. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Bloot, bloot. Toot, toot. Chirp, chirp. Outside, the boats were making boat noises, and the birds were making bird noises. It was very loud. Suddenly, Super Satya heard a sound that didn't belong. It was a gentle whimper coming from somewhere near the grass. What do you think it is? I think I know what it is. Because I have the answers.
Oh.
Yes. As she got closer, the noise got louder. A scared set of puppy eyes peeked out from behind the trash can. Don't worry, little friend. We'll find your family, Super Satya whispered. Do you see the little puppy? So cute. Such a cute little puppy. My friend just got a puppy that was very similar to that.
Oh.
More onomatopoeia. Tweet, tweet. Bloot, bloot. Chirp, chirp. Toot, toot. Leo! In the distance, a boy was holding a leash, running and shouting, Leo! Leo! Come here, buddy! He looked just as scared as the dog. I think he's over here, Super Satya called to the boy. He looks really scared, and I heard him crying. His collar's too big for him, said the boy. Thank you for finding him. I love him so much, and I was really worried. You must have some super hearing to have heard his little cry with all the noise out here. Super Satya walked straighter on the way back to school. Her super eyes and ears seemed to work just fine without the cape. So she's starting to think she doesn't need the cape,
She might
maybe.
be super inside.
Yeah, maybe. After school, Satya was missing her cape more than ever. Today was the day she had planned to conquer the tallest slide in Hoboken.
Ooh.
But there was no way that was happening without her cape. Look at that giant slide. So big.
This is the biggest slide ever. I want to say, ah, that's huge! It's on 2 pages.
I feel like those metal slides really aren't built anymore.
No. Those are for like cooking children.
Yes. Yeah, the amount of times that you ended up with like burns from the slide. Yeah, I don't think they're made anymore. Forget it, she says. But then, Super Satya started thinking about the day.
Ooh.
She's reflecting. She thought about all the super things that she had done and all the friends she had helped. There's where am I putting? There's Jahan, and there's the boy with the dog. I wonder, do I really need my cape? Do you think she needs her cape?
I don't think she needs her cape. I don't.
With a quick nod and a wink to her super data, Super Satya ran up the steps and took her spot at the top of the slide. She was very scared, but she was also super excited. Without thinking about anything else, she let go. Whee! You did it, Super Data exclaimed as he picked her up and gave her a kiss. You are super brave. On the way home, Super Data and Super Satya stopped at the dry cleaner, just like Super Mama said they would. The cape was pressed and ready. Thanks, Mrs. Markowitz. You always take such good care of my cape, Satya said as she left the shop. Having her cape sure felt great, Satya thought as she draped it over her shoulders. But she knew her day was super, because she was Super Satya!
Oh, look at her. She's so cool.
Yes! She doesn't have a theme song written in the books. We can maybe make one up.
Super Satya saving the day. Onomatopoeia, toot, toot, toot. Super Satya doesn't need a cape. Super Satya sing things too. Doot, doot, doot. Super Satya, doot, doot, doot. Super Satya, doot, doot, doot. Super Satya, Super Satya.
Yes. Ooh, there's not a dust check.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, so she's super without her cape.
She is super without her cape.
Yeah. because she matters.
She matters.
And
she noticed things big and small, like the T-Rex. What was it, Tanya?
Yes, Tanya.
Tanya was hiding, but she saw it. She was like, I see this. She was confident. She was brave. She was generous.
Kind.
Yes. She got to
All
that.
the powers that a superhero needs
Oh,
to be themselves.
Ooh.
What book are you reading next?
I thought I'd read something funny.
Oh, good.
Because you know what else superheroes need? Much like Pigeon, they need baths.
Yes.
The Pigeon needs a bath. Words and pictures by Mo Willems. I love it. Also, the Pigeon has a very different opinion about the necessity of this bath. Pigeon says, I do not. I do not. Who has time for basic hygiene with so many great books to read? Look at this. I want a dress with this pattern on it.
Ooh. Maybe Disney can paint it for
It
you.
looks super cute.
It does look cute.
I would totally wear Pigeon in mud dress. That says Coraline. Hi. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Pigeon is filthy. So I could use your help because the Pigeon needs a bath. Again, words and pictures by Mo Willems. This is a matter of opinion.
The Pigeon does not think it needs a bath.
Now, the Pigeon is not about this bathing thing. This is to Cher, who always makes a splash. What a kidder! I don't really need a bath. Wait. I took one last month. I think it was last month.
She scratches her flowers.
It says scritch, scritch. Scritch is an onomatopoeia.
You gotta do it twice a week. At least that's what me and Zoe do.
Clean, dirty. They're just words, right?
With meanings.
Words mean something, you know.
Yeah.
They're adjectives, too. I feel clean. What? Maybe you need a bath.
I need a
Actually, I'm having one tomorrow.
Tilia needs a bath. Can tell because we're in our close proximity.
Yeah.
That's a joke about Tilia smelling.
I forgot to put on perfume this morning.
I could tell. Yeah. When was the last time you took a bath? What?
Last Thursday.
Oh, well, that was pretty recently.
Yeah, and I'm taking one tomorrow. Tomorrow night. That's what we do. Mondays and Thursdays. It's what we do.
Life is so short. Why waste it on unimportant things? Like taking a bath.
Baths are very important. You wanna look good in front of people, you gotta smell good too.
What smell? I don't smell anything. Nothing. And if I do, it's a very normal smell for a pigeon. You know, in some places, it is impolite to bathe. I don't know any of them, but Pigeon's going to tell us, I'm sure. Ooh, there's a fly. A fly makes an onomatopoeia. The sound a fly makes is buzz. Buzz. All of these flies buzzing around me are purely coincidental. Not because the pigeon smells. No. The flies are talking. Hey, you! Yuck! Let's get out of here! Take a bath, dude!
Gotta take a bath, dude.
Come on now.
You're stinky.
Okay, fine! If it means so much to you, I'll take a bath. That's so
Many O's.
Good.
Well, I am not going to like this one bit.
Never know.
You are. If you put it in a little bit of hot water, but not too hot water, it feels amazing.
Many frames.
That's what I do. Sometimes with the sink, I put it at the perfect temperature, and I get one of my parents, and I'm all like, "Okay, this is the temperature of the bath."
The water's too hot. It's too cold. Too lukewarm. Too hot. Too wet. Oh, too cold. Not enough toys. Too many toys. Too deep. Not deep enough. Too cold. Now it's too hot again. Too reflective.
Oh, shiny.
That is still too hot. Okay. I guess this is okay. Splash! Hey, this is fun. Wash, 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 washy. La 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 la, singing in the tub. This is the life.
That would be
I
good.
love bubbles. Little Marvin Clitos. Hello? Hello? How are you? I'm fine. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. Blah, 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 blah.
I told you it would be good, but you didn't listen.
10 hours later.
That's a long bath.
Can I stay in the tub forever?
Pigeons are not.
Oh, that's it. And now it's the pigeon splashing in the bathtub this time. That's it.
Yeah.
Turns out he didn't want to do something, but then when he tried it, Pigeon liked it.
Yeah.
Ah, you've ever had something like that? You didn't think you wanted to do something, and then you tried it, and you were like, "Whoa, this is awesome."
Yeah, when we were little, we never wanted to go in the bath, and then Mama made this whole video of us complaining on who gets out of the bath, and Zoe was all like, "Thea," in a very serious tone. I always laugh at that part.
Okay, we have time for one more.
Yeah, do you want to read?
Guys, take a moment and look out because I see somebody with something kind of spectacular. I think it might be a turtle.
Someone have a turtle?
There's a turtle? Oh my gosh.
Ah, there is a turtle.
We have a friend that has a pet turtle as well.
You know what? Turtles like to take baths.
Yeah, they do.
Do you want to
They're all
tell us
about
your
taking
turtle's
baths.
name?
I just took a bath for it. I mean, like, it is real. It's not stuffy. If you can see, it is getting bigger. And, like,
Wow.
it doesn't like being cold a lot. It's moving right now, so I think I'll just put it on the floor.
That's so cool.
Thanks for sharing.
His name is Tita.
Did you know that I am a turtle godmother? My god turtle's name is Godzilla. We have the same birthday.
Cutie.
Favorite animals.
Yes.
My favorite animal is a turtle. It's a
This
turtle.
is a tortoise. I mean,
And then they'll probably-
it's. I mean,
What do we want to read? The Magoo book.
Can't swim.
Several months ago.
This one.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The top.
Okay.
Oh, that page I'm
Speaking. Can't see. Okay. I'm going to read a book about rain, which we are very familiar about living in Ithaca, but it's not raining anymore. And it looks very nice outside.
It was so nice this morning. I woke up and it was rain, and I was like, relaxed. It's the best to wake up to rain.
Yes.
At
This
all.
book is called I Don't Like Rain by Sarah Dillard.
Rain is like bath from the sky.
We were
Yeah.
running in the rain naked once.
Okay, we got a theme.
Yeah. So there's a rabbit picking up a pine cone. Who wants to play? I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. All the little woodland creatures all want to play. Oh no! It's going to rain! That's the worst. When you're gonna go play and it starts raining.
Then you go play in the rain.
Maybe. I like rain, said the bunny. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. So the bunny likes rain. No one else seems to like
There's a
rain.
lot of negative opinions about
Yeah.
rain.
What's wrong with rain? Good question. Good question. Drip. Drip. Drop.
Ooh.
Drip, 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 drip. More rain. Just more rain's falling. So many drips and drops that I cannot even say them all. But we can imagine it. Many drips and drops falling onto the rabbit as the poor little rabbit runs into the house. I don't like rain. The rabbit gets inside. Still dripping because now the rabbit's wet.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Drip, 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 drop. Flop, flop. When will it stop? Oh, we're rhyming.
Yay! Is it a story hour without a good rhyming
Oh,
book?
look it! It's a bird bathing.
Bird bath.
Yeah,
Oh, I love a bird.
like a pigeon.
Like a pigeon. Birds turns out a lot of them like to take a bath.
Yeah. So the rabbit goes, oh. The bird seems to be having fun. Splish, splash, splish, splash. I like the rain. So the rabbit got a raincoat, rain hat, and some rain boots, and is now playing in the puddle.
I won't wear a rain hat. I like when my hair gets wet.
Yeah. Who wants to play? I do, I do, I do, I do. Look at them. They all have their rain gear on. Splish, splash, splash. Splish, splash, splash. Splish, splash, splash, splash. So many splishes and splashes. Splish, splash, splash. Drip, 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 drip. Oh no. It stopped.
Oh.
Oh. Oh! No more rain! Look at that. There's a rainbow.
Rainbow!
Yes. So, they made the best out of a tough situation.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, and they still had fun.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Share.
Mhm.
Be kind. Be generous. Be a superhero.
Yes.
It's inside you. You don't need a cape.
No.
Take a bath so
Yeah.
you don't stink.
Yeah, lots of good lessons. I think we do have time for one more.
I think we do have time for one more book. I was looking at it. That was faster than I expected.
Yeah, there was a lot of onomatopoeia.
Yay!
There was a cover for this.
There is a cover. I took it away from you.
Oh.
All right.
Covered.
So shall we do one more book?
One more book.
One more book.
Yes! Yes! One more book.
All right. One more book. What do I read? I don't know. You know,
I don't know this book.
I read this and I like it because I think it has a lot of the same ideas we were talking about before. Some things are just the way they are, and that's the way they work. I'm going to read for you Amy Wu and the Perfect Bow.
Ooh, I love Bao.
I do too, as long as I don't have shrimp, because shrimp make me dead.
That is an important distinction.
This is by Kat Zhang and illustrated by Charlene Chua. Maybe, I'm guessing. Well, look at that green. That's lovely. Okay. I like green.
You know, it's a relaxing color.
No. I like it. Note, bow is like bow, like this, not bow, like what's on your head. Yes, there's a note about pronunciation.
Good.
Amy Wu and the Perfect Bow. Amy can do a lot of things. She can brush her teeth. She can tie her shoe. She can even do both at once. Sort of. You know, when her kitty isn't helping. There's a cat, it's helping.
Oh, good. Cats are very helpful.
Cats are very helpful.
You should get a cat.
Allergic to them too. But there's one thing Amy cannot do. She cannot make the perfect bow. Look. Sometimes they come out too small. Sometimes they come out too big. Sometimes she adds too much filling. And sometimes not enough. Sometimes they fall apart before they reach her mouth. Amy's mom and dad make perfect bow. So does her grandma. Their bow are soft and fluffy and so delicious. I really want dumplings.
I know. Making me hungry.
Amy could eat them all day. And sometimes she does.
Oh, that would be nice.
Today, Amy is going to do it. She's going to make the world's most perfect bow. Bow making is an all-day event. Amy's dad starts in the morning mixing together the ingredients for the dough. Then it's time to knead. He pushes the dough, he punches the dough. Amy gives it a try too. So we can this side. Then they leave the dough to rise. Amy keeps an eye on it just in case. It grows bigger and bigger and even bigger. Have you ever made bread and seen it go, whoa? It's so cool.
I just made bread.
That's because it's alive, which is also so cool.
And then you throw it in the oven.
Yeah, well, you gotta kill it. Amy's dad squishes the dough down just in time. He rolls it into a log and cuts it into pieces. Meanwhile, Amy's mom seasons meat for the filling. She adds garlic and mushrooms, ginger, salt and pepper, and probably some other things.
Skip to the end of the book.
I bet she also adds rice wine, sesame oil, soy sauce, fish sauce, and meat.
Neat.
If I were guessing and not looking at the recipe at the end of the book. There's a recipe at the end of the book. I wasn't guessing. Everyone gathers round the table, rolls up their sleeves. It's time to get to work. Amy's first bow turns out a little funny. So does the second. They're a little not enough filling, maybe too much. It's hard to tell. It's hard to know how much filling to add. Too little, and the bow is sad and empty. Too much, and whoops, It's also hard to pinch the bow just right. Pinch, pinch around the top.
They're pleats. I think there's like, it's like 18 you're supposed to fit in there or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a surprisingly large number and very specific.
That's very cool. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Amy watches her mom make perfect bow. She watches her dad make a perfect bow. And her grandma, too. I love Grandma's hair. Grandma's super cool. She's got, like, pink hair.
Yeah.
They all try to teach her. Roll the dough like this, says Amy's dad. Use just enough filling, says Amy's mom. Pinch, 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 says Amy's grandma.
I think here.
I
have a wig like that.
But Amy's bow just aren't the same. They're too empty or too fat. They have holes in them, they leak. Maybe today won't be the day after all. Maybe Amy just can't make a perfect bow. But she's not going to give up, right? That's our lesson. Then Amy has an idea. The pieces of dough were cut for grown-up hands. But Amy's hands are small. She whispers her idea into Grandma's ear. Amy's grandma cuts each piece of dough into 2 smaller pieces, Amy-sized pieces. Now they fit perfectly in Amy's palms. Oh. Carefully, Amy rolls the dough so it's thicker on the inside and thinner at the edges. She adds just the right amount of filling. She pinches it shut. And there it is. Amy's perfect bow. She makes another, and another, and even more after that. She's a bow-making master. Soon, all the dough and filling are gone. Everyone is tired, but they're not done yet. Amy's grandma boils a big pot of water. It's time to steam the bow. Amy keeps an eye on the steamer, just in case. All her perfect bow, all the imperfect ones too, are snug inside. The bow are done. Amy's mom lifts the lid off the steamer. Whoosh. Out comes a puff of steam. Amy can't see anything at all. The steam clears. There are Amy's perfect bow. They are not too small and they are not too big. They have just the right amount of filling and they do not leak. They are soft and fluffy and so delicious.
No one wants a leaky bun.
Yeah. Amy eats one, then another. Then she eats one of the not-so-perfect bow. And you know what? It tastes just as good. Just because it doesn't look perfect doesn't mean it's not tasty and delicious and wonderful on the inside. Right? Like, look. Okay.
Are you encouraging the children to eat you?
And look at it! Amy brought bow to the kids at school, and they're all, like, eating it. And also the cat loves the bow. He's all about them. Or she. Or they. I don't know about the cat. I didn't ask. And wait, hold on. And that's it. But you know what else is cool about this book? Bam! Amy's bow recipe. So you could make it yourself by following these simple directions.
And that book showed that it's not all about everyone getting the same thing. It's about getting what they need.
Right. It's about getting the thing that you need for you in order to have the success that everyone else has.
Yes.
The adults got big adult-sized pieces. The kids got Amy got smaller size because that's what she needed for her hands. And once she got what she needed, perfect every time. Right? I think that's important. So it is just a little past 1 o'clock. we have loved being here with all of you. But that's it. That's the end of our book story hour for this month.
Yes, and we, unless Lisa's kicking us out forever,
No.
we will be back on the 26th of July.
Ooh, it's a little bit early this month, the 26th of July.
Thank
But-
you.
Put it in your calendars. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, Turtle.
Bye, Turtle. What was the turtle's name?
Bye.
Bye.
Beautiful books.
Lisa's gone.
There we are.
Yes. Oh, dear.
And now we could be gone too.
Yes, I just have to